This is iPhone 11 Pro Max. So, a little over a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago, Apple took to the stage for their annual September fall keynote, and they showed off a new iPad, new Apple Watch, and two new tiers of iPhone. We have the iPhone 11, which is the spiritual successor to the iPhone XR. Then once we go a little higher in price, up into the premium range, or professional range, if you will, we're met with the iPhone 11 Pro, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And these are direct successors to the iPhone XS and XS Max from last year. Now here I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max in the brand new midnight green shade. Here's the unboxing. It's a black box with the color corresponding iPhone text on the sides. This is the 256 gig version. Inside, we're first greeted with the iPhone itself face down to show off that new triple camera setup and the matte back, which is very, very pleasing to hold in your hand. Underneath that, we have our normal info packet with our also very normal assortment of information. Under that, we have our lightning connector earpods. And then under that, we have something a little different this time around. This is a lightning to USB Type-C cable. Also in the box is an 18-watt fast charge brick. Yes, it took 12 years to get a fast charger in the box of an iPhone. This is the same charger that ships with the 2018 iPad Pros. So when you think of Pro Apple devices, you probably think of iPad Pro, MacBook Pro, iMac Pro, Mac Pro, hell, even Powerbeats Pro. But iPhone never really comes to mind. So what's so special about the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max that gives them the Pro moniker? Depending on who you ask, there's 2 or 3 things, and those things are Pro performance, Pro cameras, and Pro displays. I'm gonna focus on the first 2 because the Pro display, although it's new, Super Retina XDR, 2,000,000:1 contrast ratio, it's largely the same as the Super Retina from the iPhone X, XS, XS Max. As far as Pro performance goes, this thing is rocking an A13 Bionic chip. It's the newest SoC to come out of Cupertino. It's a little bit faster than the A12 Bionic and comes with several new power efficiency features. One of them that they showed off that I found to be really cool is they can intelligently use machine learning to shut off certain parts of the CPU that are not being used. So if you're not using that many cores on the GPU, you can only have 2 or 3 running and it'll save X amount of battery. Or if you're only doing light web browsing, it's not going to be running the high performance cores. It'll limit you to the high efficiency cores and will save battery there. More or less it's the same thing that we hear every year. It's faster, but it draws less power. Now speaking of battery life, the Pro models have a large boost in battery life. The standard 11 Pro gets an extra 4 hours of battery life over the XS, and the 11 Pro Max gets an extra 5 hours of battery life over the XS Max, which is kind of a lot considering that it's almost the same size phone and battery. There's a little bit more inside, but 5 hours is a lot. Now, Face ID on the 2 new 11 Pro models are significantly faster than the XS and XS Max, which were significantly faster than the iPhone X before it. And that's running these devices on iOS 13, which already gave you, I believe it was 30% speed boost to Face ID. It's a very quick process. As far as just authenticating that it is you trying to log into the device, we're about at the same speed as Touch ID Gen 2. The animation does drag it down a little bit, but it is a very, very fast process. Now for Pro cameras, this is where a lot of people are focusing on because we have this, or more accurately, this. But in this triangularly arranged camera square, we have a 12 megapixel wide, telephoto, and new ultra-wide camera. The ultra-wide gives you about 120 degrees of view. And there's a bunch of focus pixels talk and, low light. Night mode is supposed to be really good on these devices. But there's a lot of talk about like just standard photography stuff that's really great on these. I don't delve too much into regular photography. I mostly do videography. So I'm gonna focus on videography because that's like what I understand and know how to convey to you in a way that actually makes somewhat of sense. You can shoot up to 4K, 24, 30, or 60 FPS on all 3 lenses. That's crazy. And you can seamlessly transition between all 3. So it's just one seamless zoom in and one seamless zoom out. There's now stereo audio recording, so it's more of the sound is placed around you while you're listening to it. I don't quite know how they do that, but they do. And something new is audio zoom. So when you zoom in on a part of the video, it will attempt to raise the volume of whatever's coming from that portion of the video. So it'll be quite literally zooming in on the audio of that part of the video. This is something we've seen, I believe, in the Note 10 Plus, but it's cool to have it on an iPhone. And there's also a whole lot more. The Geekbench scores are very, very good. I believe there's more RAM in these phones than the 2 flagships last year. And there's a whole lot more that I don't have here in my notes to go off of. So I'll link Apple's website down below if you want to take a look at it. There's a lot to take in, and I've been working on this for like a week now, and I still don't have everything. Should you buy it? I don't know. If you're into the cameras, then that's something that you're gonna have to weigh on your own. Are you cool with having the dual lens system on the... This is an iPod Touch. That doesn't have a camera. All right, try that again. Are you cool with the dual lens system on your iPhone XS, XS Max, or iPhone 10, or even 7 or 8 Plus? Are you all right with that, or do you need to have that third lens, that ultra wide lens, that audio zoom? That's honestly up to you to decide. So I can't determine whether or not you should buy this because this is just unboxing and first impressions. I might try to do a review of this phone after a little bit of time, but we'll have to see where that goes. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to let me know in the comments if you're getting any of the 3 new iPhones, and I will see you guys in the next video.